Hello all you Star Citizens out there, this is Shoas with the Arrowheads game community. I do not have the origin and the RSI video that you guys wanted, but I decided to put up this little video first because I was experimenting with a few things. So, this is the gun range, and I told you before that I did not have any guns that would work with it. However, CIG specifically said that there was one gun that worked with it. However, I found a second one. I don't know if they added in a redaction later, but according to RSI, there was a major bug reported where only one gun, let me back up a bit here, only one gun worked with the gun range, and that was the Omnisky 6 laser. I don't know Roman numerals very well. Turn that off, go up here. Now there is another one, the Bulldog off the Aurora LN works with the gun range. But I'm just going to go here and show you guys a little shooting off of the guns here, and I'm going to go through and look at some other things, including weapon loadouts and such. So this is going to be kind of a gun range and weapon loadout video. As you can see here, texture work in the hangar isn't really done, which I don't blame them, because if you guys think about it, the texture work isn't done because the hangar was designed to hold ships. It wasn't designed to... the actual textures for the hangar taking fire are probably not in yet. So that's why the little white dots pop up, because that is where the game is saying that a new texture should go here, but that texture does not exist. You have the targets here, shoot them, they just fall down, it's whatever. It's a cool little thing. You can look at the gun animation, you can listen to the noise. It's kind of cool to look at the gun animations, the way the barrel and all the recoil actions move. Even if you look at towards the very back, down at the very left, where it looks like each shell is kind of pumped out, even though it's a laser weapon. As you can see, it's probably a very slow firing, but it hits harder than the more rapid fire weapons, I would bet. It's more of a medium tier weapon. You know, doesn't fire very fast, but doesn't hit very hard either. The only other thing that I've noticed with the gun range, especially, is that apparently, if you guys look really close, it may be hard to see on my reticle, but there is a bit of auto-aim. If you guys look really... That may just be something that they're going to take out or something, but if you guys look really close, you can see the reticle moving around. There's a bit of auto-aim. I did not figure there would be auto-aim in this. There's some auto... as you can see on the farther back targets, the reticle doesn't really hover to them as, like, well, it does on that one, but only when I'm going slow. But if you're going fast, you don't really notice it. But if you guys just go, if you pan slow enough, there's clearly an auto-aim system here. I don't know if they plan for auto-aim to be a factor, which, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it might be something of a factor, because if you guys think about it, this is a Type 2 turret. This is kind of the turret that we will see on a Type 2 mount, whereas most of the guns in the game are on a Type 1 mount, which means they're stationary. They only face forward. So it may be that the turrets on the front of the front gun, like the front of the 325A or the side guns on the Freelancer, have a bit of auto-aim to kind of make up for the fact that, you know, you're trying to dodge around in space with all this bullshit happening. But that's something weird. I don't know how I feel about the auto-aim. I don't think it'll be that big of an issue, considering that the only way that it'll even come into effect is if you have a gun turret that is mounted and can change direction, which is only usually one of the many guns on a vessel. Like the 325s only have one turret like that. It's interesting. I just didn't expect it to be in already, but then again, I don't know how hard programming auto-aim is. And as I promised, Bulldog Repeater, yeah, right here, Bulldog Repeater should work. There we go. These are the small repeaters that are on the Aurora LN. I'm sorry, the Badger repeater is the very big one. Also, I have bought a bunch of these guns because I want to. Under no circumstances do not any of you go and buy these guns until you've had a chance to either test them in game. In the beta, there's a bug here where it doesn't match up. I've never seen this bug before. Let's get out of the thing real quick. Let's see. Wait for the animation to stop. Can I get it to... Let's take it off and take it back on. I've never encountered this bug before. I don't know how to fix it. But the gun isn't lining up with the reticle, or the reticle doesn't line up. So maybe if I take it off... We'll switch to weapons. Switch to weapons. Take it off. And then put it back on. No, put this one back on. What do you mean? Back up. Stop. Bulldog repeater. Oh, okay, the mount's gone. There it is. Bulldog repeater. Does the other one work? Oh! Well, this is the bulldog. Is this the badger? Oh, they're both bulldogs. Oh, I guess I don't have my badger with me. Okay, well, whatever. I thought they may have fixed it, but I was wrong. Let me go over here. I think it's still Buggy. If any, we'll just fire the gun. I'm sorry. This is a very unorganized video, but this is kind of just something I put together for you guys. I'm really sorry it's so unorganized. But we'll just... There we go. Again, the sound effects are just placeholder in this, so don't really expect them to stay. Although, to be fair, you'll be hearing most of these sound effects from the inside of a cockpit, so I don't know how, oomph they need to be. But it probably sounds like a really laser weapon. These are laser weapons. They don't have like the punch of a kinetic weapon, like a cannon or whatever. But that's it. I mean, it's basically a Gatling gun, except it doesn't spin. Like all three of the guns don't spin. It just alternates the barrels, which I find kind of disappointing. I like it when Gatling guns spin. But the only other thing I wanted to show you guys was because of this, I started messing around with. I haven't seen it a bunch, but I started messing around with ship loadouts and gun layouts and stuff like that. And I was very interested in some of the things I found. Let's just run all the way back over here real quick. Here's my Graycat ATV. I picked it up. That thing's actually got some giddy up. I'll show you that at the very end of the video. Run back all the way over here. I don't have my Avenger anymore because for Christmas I got my cousin the Avenger package, and me and him are going to go out together, so I figured I'd pick up one of the Origins, so we could have a little bit of variety. So, one of the things I found was, I picked up the Origin Jumpworks 315p for the Pledge package, Alpha and Beta XS, and it didn't come equipped like this, but what I did find interesting is that the quality is not very good, but as you can see in the bottom right, the engine on the back of this is a bit blockier and not the same as the one that was on the 325A that I used to have. And that is because the engine on this is built for exploration, so this motor can go out further. And I just didn't expect it to look so different. I just thought that was really cool, and I would show you that. Again, I apologize. This video is so unorganized. Usually I wouldn't do this, but this is kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing that I decided to do. So usually, if we take my 315p here, usually, get my weapons here. Okay, so here's the two missile mounts. I don't have anything. The 325A comes with missiles. I have to buy them whenever they go on sale and put them there. But here's the deal. Usually, here's what would be mounted on this thing. This would be the two Omnis-4 lasers, 6 lasers, and the Sure Grip tractor, and that would be it. But you can actually, I didn't even think of this, but you can actually mix and match. For here, I've got, these are broadswords. These are 45 millimeter cannons. And cannons are better for taking out shields, whereas lasers do penetrate armor better. And so you can totally take this, because people who buy the 325A get it because it's a fighter. And people who get the 315p get it because they think it's an exploration vessel. But I'm clearly showing you here that if you just invest a little money, which I'm not saying you should, but invest a little money in the store, in the Voyager X store, here's my 315p exploration vessel, and, put a gun on the front, a Bulldog repeater on the front, which I got my Bulldog. If I go to my Constellation here, my Constellation should have my Badger on it somewhere. M4 laser... M4 laser, M4 laser, I thought... Oh, there's the Badger. So, okay, there's the Badger. So, I mean, let me get rid of my Constellation here. I thought my Badger was on my Constellation. I'm an idiot. But anyway, so you go up here, and you've got your Aurora LN, and you can take the guns off of it, the Bulldog repeaters that are on it, you can take them, switch to weapons. Take them off. I got some of these cannons right here. Take these off. You can just strip your LN dry and go to ships and go to your Origin and you can just slip the guns on back there. So you can just take these cannons off. You can put these neutron cannons on. You can take this gun off, and you can take the. You can actually take the. If I wanted to, let me see if I can find them all. Where'd they go? Bulldog repeater on the side wing. I think I can put. Yeah, I can put the Bulldog repeater on the front, but it's very small. Put the Bulldog repeater on the front. The Badger repeater, which is the bigger version of the Bulldog, on the front. Take that off. Go to back to ships. Go get my origin. Sorry about this again. This is unorganized. Get this. Go to weapons. See this Bulldog. Take this Bulldog. Can I take this? I can take these missiles off. Holy shit! I did not know that. So let's go to ships. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Weapons. Can I put? I totally fucking can. That is nuts. I can put the missiles from the Aurora LN on my my 315P. That is nuts. I did not know that. So we'll take the other Bulldog and Shazam, Tab F, go back over here to my Aurora for... See, there it is. There is the missiles that were on the top of my... There's the missiles that were on top of my Aurora LN, and they are clearly on my my origin. Now the missiles aren't there, but the rack is there, so I can fill those up with missiles. Plus, I don't think that the animation works. But as you can see, I took the lasers off, I took the Bulldog repeaters off, and basically this thing has been converted. Because of its bigger power plant, and it's got more to it, there's really nothing inside to see that's any different from the other Auroras. Because of its bigger power plant, I have more energy for laser weapons, right? So I put 3 Gatling laser cannons that'll take up a bit more energy, and slap my missile from my Aurora on it, and all of a sudden my 315 exploration vessel is just as good as any dogfighter vessel. I've got a gunfighter. And it's just something I wanted to show you, you know, just something to play around with and kind of, because I know a lot of people get these vessels, they get the 315P for an Explorer vessel, and then they'll pick up a dogfighting vessel. But this is just kind of showing you, hey, you don't need to do that. You can totally just get a few guns from Voyager Direct, and you can just trade in and out an outfit. And because these vehicles are grounded like they are, I don't think anyone really thought about the idea of outfitting them and trading them parts out and stuff for the replacements and making them new variants. I don't think anyone really thought of making the 315P into a fighter variant. They would just get a fighter, the Aurora LN or the 325A, and then they would have their exploration one, and they would be kind of cut and dry. But you could totally just take the parts and mess them around and stuff. And you can take parts from other vessels. I mean, even... the Constellation. The Constellation is huge. A lot of people think it's got a lot of, you know, firepower. The 4 gun mounts on it really are... They can mount bigger guns, but it's only got 4 guns on it. The Aurora LN only has 4 front guns. Granted, they can mount bigger guns, but again, it only has 4 front guns. Plus, the Constellation's gun will fit on the Freelancer. For those of you who don't know, the Freelancer can fit 4 guns. Let's see, I've got those 2 on it. Those are the 2 default guns. So if we go to weapons, the only other gun that can fit on it besides these... The only weapon that can fit on them besides these Bearing Mark IV lasers are these broadsword 45mm cannons. Let's do this. Nope, let's not do that. And, oh, there it is. It's kind of hard to see. There it is. Tab, go away. Run over here. Bada boom, bada bing. There it is. There is my Mark IV Bearing laser and my broadsword cannon. Which is cool because then I have cannons that will deplete shields, and then I have lasers that will take out the armor once the shields are depleted. Now here's something I have never messed with. Let's just see this for a second. I'm just experimenting here, really. Let's see, can I go to weapons? I cannot mess with the missiles on the Freelancer, so there's that. Can I put a tractor beam on this? No, I cannot. The tractor beam is basically you just pull like loot and stuff in. The Sure Grip has settings to target and extract everything from asteroids. Oh, so it can be used kind of as a mining thing too, maybe. That would be cool. This thing could be used as a mining sensor or vessel or something. That's interesting. But again, I just wanted to show this because, I mean, I just never really played around with mixing and matching the guns on my vessels. And it just really occurred to me that I had my 315P, and it was going to be my Explorer vessel. And I had my Aurora here, and it's going to be my Dogfighter. And it never occurred to me that at this early stage, I could just mix and match and play with it. And I just wanted to show that off. And, you know, I mean, it's not as organized, and it wasn't as streamlined as my other videos. I'm really sorry about that. But it was just something I thought I would put together and, you know, show. I was just exploring around, and I came across this. So I thought it was really cool to show you guys. Also, this is all fucked up. There's client-side persistence now, which means everything will not reset anymore. So, let me just show this off. This is the Buggy. You guys have probably seen it in a bunch of other videos. Turn it on. The most surprising thing to me about the Buggy is how much giddy-up it has. I mean, listen to it. To me, it needs one more gear, but this thing has got some giddy-up. I thought this would be slow, like the Mars rover or something. This thing is a beast. This thing's got, like, at least a 4-cylinder in it, if not a 2. It's a beast, it really is. Also, for any of you who are interested, a cool little trick I found that I'm going to explore with you. Again, in Star Citizen, they plan to make exploring planets and exploring much in the way the original Mass Effect was. You can explore planets and stuff, and I hope that doesn't hit. You can explore different planets, and you can go around. But let's say you guys don't want to do that on foot, you know? Say you got your Freelancer here. I'm doing it with the Freelancer because I can't operate the cargo bay of the Constellation. But let's say you got your Freelancer here, right? And you want to go be an explorer and explore different worlds. Put the cargo bay down. Get over here. Hop in, turn this bad boy on, crank up the tunes on the radio. 4 ball towers. The wind stuck. I was trying to sing Darius Rucker there, but I'm bad at it. I love the Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker's the shit. So back up and do a J turn. And whoop. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's not. That's bad. Okay. That's bad. Well, this should be interesting. How does this work? Okay, I'm right side up again. Here's the deal. That would... You go, flip, 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 flip. It fits in there, okay? It does. The Graycat totally fits in there. I've done it a bunch of times. It does. I swear to God, it fits in there. But you roll it in here, and then you would... Oh my God, it's like a spasming child I'm abandoning. You would roll it in here, and then hit F, and then get this bad boy up, and then you would go off and land on some distant planet instead of just having to walk everywhere. Boom. Graycat. And you would drive off into the sunset in your Graycat. In your Graycat. That you would probably just have to leave on the planet, because there's no way to get it off. Well, that's one way to end the video. Thank you all for watching. This has been Shoas, the Game Community. Sorry for this, again, very sorry for this video. I mean, it wasn't streamlined or anything like I'm usually given. I know you guys like it when I just spat out a bunch of information and stuff, but this one was kind of really rough put together. Thank you so much. Sorry for the Christmas hiatus. I will be putting up the RSI and Origin video pretty soon. I have more Let's Plays coming of The Walking Dead and Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Keep out for that. And as well as any other stuff we do with the community. So please subscribe, like us, just chill out. I mean, the channel's pretty much just for fun since we don't monetize videos. So, I mean, just chill out with us, guys. And if you guys want to be a part of our community, I mean, we're not a very big community, but we do play games together, and we do have a Minecraft server. Check the link below in the video. You can find our Twitter, which I really don't update that much at the moment, but I'm going to kind of start getting back into it. We just use it to spat out when we put out a video. Check our community page and join us. We play all kinds of games. We've got all kinds of people that play all different hours. The people from Europe play in the morning, and I don't really see them anymore due to my work, which sucks because they're cool. We play PlanetSide and Minecraft and all kinds of other stuff. And if you guys just want somewhere to hang out, you know, come see us. Come check us out. You may be in one of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. All of you have a very nice day and fly safe.